Welcome to another edition of Swim Easy Speed. Today we're going to look at why the crossover is so bad for your stroke and why it's one of the first things that you want to fix. So here we've got an athlete, and you'll be able to see it. I'm going to slow it down on this next one. So you can see that crossover is happening right there. So if we just go and stop it, so you can see there it is coming right there. You can see how even the head starts to go that way. So if you've ever had trouble holding a straight line in open water, yeah, it doesn't have anything to do with your sighting. It's, you're throwing a lot of momentum one way or another and just not straight. So if we figure, midline is kind of right about there, you can see where it's crossing over. Right there. And then the other part that we want to look at is you can see that kind of how the body is going back and forth a little bit and not going perfectly straight. Now, the issue comes about typically, what happens is your body knows that you haven't you're throwing some momentum in a direction that's not linear. It's going up and off to the right or the left. So you got to correct for that somehow. So that always happens by making you a little bit less efficient. And where we see that typically show up is in the stroke. Usually sometimes it's also, you're going to create a lot more drag. So here you can see there's the crossover with that left. Now what I want you to watch the left do is it's going to go way, way outside the body to pull. And that's basically just to pull the body effectively back around again to get back on track. So here you are way outside, so you're going to put a lot of pressure right there on the top of the shoulder. It's where a lot of kind of shoulder tendonitis issues pop up. We're going to take ourselves out of this ability to really get the best amount of leverage on the water. So right here to here, it'd be much better if, we're looking right here. Typically, the most amount of leverage is somewhere right in there. So in between kind of the midline and, in line with the shoulder. So you can see where that hand is over here. It's just way, way outside of being able to get any effective leverage. What we'd rather see would be this in a little bit more. So it'd be able to go a little bit deeper and then in a little bit more. You'd be able to get a little bit more leverage on the stroke. And that's how it's impacting, what this athlete is doing and where their efficiency is. So as always, thank you for tuning in. Please like, share, comment, subscribe.